as I was saying, I don't want to have to replay entire chunks of the game just because I died. So, here, we're going to try this again. So, as in any other Zelda game, as we go along, we're going to be collecting more hearts, which is going to make it easier not to die. Okay. I was like, there's got to be some reason we were supposed to go down this way. Okay. We got the map. Great. Yeah, so now you can see the light-colored rooms are the ones that we've been in. You can see the chest there in that room in the middle. That was the chest that we saw where we were able to enter the room from the bottom, but we weren't able to get to the chest because it was on like a higher ledge up above. So looking back at these maps can be a pretty good way of like figuring out where we need to go next. See that room to the right there, we weren't able to get over because it had a gap around the door. So we can go up from this room and you can see how the door kind of like there's a pixel off of that door, like it's not entirely connected. I think that means that there's a one-way door there. Yeah, the connections between the doors or between the rooms show the doors. We have one key. We have the map, the compass, and the stone beak. I think there is a owl statue down in that first row down there where we came in that maybe could shed us some insight, but I'll go through this just because we haven't done that yet. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be pretty nice. In dungeons, and especially with 3 hearts, a guardian acorn is probably a whole lot better than a piece of power. But then again, when you're fighting like the boss of each dungeon, it's a lot better to go into those with a at full health with a guardian acorn. That's a lot better situation than we were in before. So yeah, there's gonna be a boss at the end of every dungeon, like in most Zelda games. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, so that like skull-looking thing or whatever bat or whatever that is, that's where the boss is. And in this game, the bosses are called nightmares. I thought there was an owl statue somewhere here. Am I just like wrong? That was so dumb when I said that in the last episode, and I thought it was like funny. Like, am I just wrong? Like, oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, so I'll be trying to get rid of some of the dumb here. No promises though. Did I try going up here? Yeah, I did, and that's where I got the stone beak. I don't remember where I need to go. But I mean, that's kind of the fun of these. I went up here, right? And I wasn't able to get across there because there's a ledge, yeah. So typically in a Legend of Zelda dungeon, you're gonna need to go through all the rooms and like do something in each one. I went up here. Was there an owl up here? Yeah. Okay, there's that door. I guess I can get help from this owl statue. So yeah, these little slimelings, they have a name. I don't remember what it is. Like Zols or something. I'll look that up at some point. So they'll grab onto you and like keep you from using any of your items or anything, like your sword or shield or whatever, until you like kind of walk with them for a little bit, and then they'll go off like the opposite direction of what you're facing, I think. If there's a door that you can't open, move a stone block. Oh, like Okay, so we could have done that before, but like you can't move every single stone block. Like, there's some that you just can't move, and there's some that you can only move from certain directions. But it's pretty common that you can only move them once, if you can move them at all. I just forgot to try that. That's also a typical Legend of Zelda puzzle, where you like push a block and the door opens. I just completely forgot about that. Oh, turn away the spined ones with a shield. That's what it means by that. Otherwise, these are pretty... Ow. You hit me through my... How did that work? Hit me through my shield. Turn... Oh, well, okay. You could have heard it from here, but we heard it from the other one, too. Oh, yeah, so, there's also these side-scrolling sections, which I think is pretty cool. Hey, that's kind of funny. So the shield only shows up when you're turning one direction. And there's Goombas in here, because, you know, why not? Actually, if you hop on these Goombas... Ow. No, that was a bad idea. If you can land on them from above them, then they'll guaranteed give you a heart. Which I think might be the first example of, like, a Goomba giving you a health refill. Which I suppose you can say then, like, you know, a whole bunch of other Mario games then copied that. That's kind of funny. That's the first example of jumping on a Goomba to regain your health. Like, you know, which you can do in, like, Super Mario Galaxy and all that. They jump on, I mean, they give you a coin which refills part of your health. The first example of that is in a Legend of Zelda game. I want that. Well, I don't need it, but I want it. It's like flying. I can't get it. Hey, you also may notice that, like, the shadow transparency and stuff might be a little better now. I messed with some settings and I kind of fixed that too. But it's still gonna look kind of weird. Just because, like, there's nothing I can do about it entirely. It's an emulator. So, juke those out. Oh, what's this? You've got the Rock's Feather. It feels like your body is a whole lot lighter. Not a whole lot lighter, just a lot lighter. So, yeah, now, we can jump. So, yeah, this is... Oh yeah, we can get that too. So this is the first example of a Zelda game where you can jump. This is... Oh, did I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I don't think I did. This is the fourth installment in the Legend of Zelda series. The first one on a handheld platform, which this was for the Game Boy originally. I know I mentioned that part. Hey, so now we can, like, jump over these gaps now. So that's pretty nice. We don't have to go all the way back around. We can just, like, go through. And we can jump over this. The one thing to notice, though, is that this game does not have, like, any, like... it's a 2D game, and it's a 2D game through and through. I don't know quite how to describe it. But, like, if you're jumping, enemies will still be able to hit you, even if you're, like, just above. Because, like, you see, when you jump, you're just going, like, up the screen. And that's all it counts it as. It doesn't count you as, like, going above the plane of, like, the floor or something. But that can also be used to your advantage, because, like, if you see that, if you... I don't know. So if there's, like, an enemy at the top of the screen here, you can jump and you can hit them. Even though, like, you shouldn't be able to. Like, they're in the plane of the, you know, it's, I don't know, that might not make any sense, but, like, we might run into examples of it. A lot of other Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games fixed that, and, like, gave it so that people can't hit you and you can't hit people if you're, like, jumping or something like that. So we have an extra key, right? Yeah, so we'll use it here on this block. This block needs a key to get rid of. Or, what? I don't think that was a sentence. Okay, so now we can finally get this, which... Ooh, you've got the Nightmares key. Now you can open the door to the Nightmares lair. So, boss keys are pretty typical of the Legend of Zelda series, too. Is there anything else we need to do in here? We can't get into that one spot there, like kind of in the middle, or not to the middle, to the left. Because there is that cracked wall, but there's nothing we could do to that. I guess I didn't try doing magic powder on it, but, like, that's not gonna work. So I guess the only thing left to do is to try to get to the boss there and try to beat him. So I went ahead and after I told all you guys to watch the remake of this, the It's Reveal trailer again, or like after I told you guys to watch it, I decided to watch it again, and like it was even better than watching it like the first time. Oh, okay. Yeah, it would be a good idea to jump over this. So like you can jump over this, but like a lot of other like bosses and enemies just don't work like that. Oh. Ah, okay. Well, okay. Okay, so I just got a lot of hits on him there. This is pretty hard to do now, since okay, there, finally. This is hard to do on 3 hearts. I forgot how hard it was. So this is a warp here that will take you back to the beginning, which then you can go out and like maybe refill your health or something. You can step back in here and it'll take you back here. So that was just the mini boss, because now we have the real boss to do now. Whoa. Okay, they scared me. So what's down here? See, we can go up there and go and beat the boss, but then there's the staircase here, which what's that all about? I'm curious. Oh. Maybe I don't want to be down here. Like, actually, what are these green things down here? Like mold? Like dandelions? I don't know. It's a green unspecified, I don't know. Anyway, okay, so it's about time to to go and beat the boss now. Ow. Okay. I'll be back and get some more health.